What's up? Welcome into your daily Buckeye Blitz for a Monday, May 15th, 2023. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope you had a good Mother's Day. And what else is there to say? Hope we're starting the week off right. Guess what? We got more recruiting updates because there are no shortage of recruiting updates. Every day, somebody's releasing a top 50 or a top 30 or a top 10. So we've got them here. We've got interviews with Buckeye commits. We're talking offers going out today. We had offers go out to a 4-star defensive back. We got California D lineman Aydin Breland released a top 10. We got Keylen Adams, 4-star receiver out of Virginia Beach, announcing his top 5 schools now. So appreciate you guys. Today we're doing our Buckeye Rush Hour, 4:30 p.m. Eastern, 30 minutes. Get in the chat. Give me your questions, comments. Not sure what the topic is going to be yet, but I'll let you know when I know. All right. Let's do it. So here we go. Buckeyes offer 4-star defensive back Brandon Jacob, no S on the end of that. If you're my age, you start thinking about New York Giants running backs, right? Brandon Jacobs. This is Brandon Jacob, just singular, not plural. He's a safety out of Orlando, Florida, over in Jeff's neck of the woods. 6'2", 170, so he's got some length. Needs to put on some poundage at Evans High School over in that's a little rougher part. I used to live over there a long time ago. But anyway, it's a good, solid 4-star, a .9368 composite, number 12 safety in the country, number 23 player in the state of Florida, has offers from everybody. Anybody that's everybody, all that. So we'll see what happens with him. Got to get him on campus. You got to get him up for a visit before you really start feeling good about your chances. So got to watch what they do, not what they say. So we'll keep you posted and see what Brandon Jacob does. If he locks in a June official visit, that will be a big deal. Very much so. So moving on, we got 4-star defensive lineman Aydin Breland. He named a top 10. He's the country's number 5 defensive tackle out of Santa Ana, California, modern day. Yeah, still trying to crack that modern day pipeline, set that shit up. He's narrowed his list down to 10. He's 6'5", 295. His list of 10 is down to Oregon, Georgia, Miami, Ohio State, USC, Michigan, Texas A&M, Nebraska, LSU, and Tennessee. Quite the potpourri of schools there, right? All over the place, too. Like South Florida, Oregon, Georgia, USC. Okay, dude. And then you mix in Texas A&M and shit like that. But anyways, he had this to say about Ohio State. He said, Coach Larry Johnson has put a lot of players in the league. I love Coach Day, and I love the defensive scheme as well. Good start. All right. Next up, we got 4-star Virginia Beach wide receiver Keylen Adams, 6 foot, 180 pounds. He announced his – so brace yourselves. This is weird. Top 4 schools he announced back in February, like early February. He announced a top 4 of Penn State, Pitt, Vatech, and West Virginia. So kind of, all around all the states that touch Pennsylvania. Now, 3 months later, he has a new top 5, not a top 3 or 4, a top 5. Okay. So we're growing the lists. You got Bama, Ohio State, Pitt, South Carolina, and Vatech. So the list got a little weirder here. Got a few good offers in the meantime in the last 3 months, I would say. So he's going to be taking official visits to 4 of his top 5. He's taken Pitt June 2nd, Ohio State June 9th, Alabama June 16th, Vatech June 23rd, and has an unofficial to South Carolina May 12th to the 13th. And his Alabama visit will be the first time he's been on campus in Tuscaloosa. So keep that in mind. He's visited Vatech 4 times, visited Ohio State the Cox, and the Pitts once each. So he did have an interesting quote about what he wants out of his college career. He said, quote, if I can get to college and play early, get used to that system and get used to the college game as a whole, I feel like it will be easier for me to grow as a player and as a man on and off the field. It's really getting used to the college in general. I feel like I can get there and play early. I feel like if I can get there and play early, I'll have a better chance of going to the league because by year 2 or 3, I'll have a name for myself and I'll be more in tune with the game. He talked about Ohio State specifically. He said, when I was talking to the receivers and just trying to get a feel for everything and what they were saying, they all had the same response about Coach Hartline and the team as a whole. They said, he's going to push you to be the best you can be because he wants the best for you. You're surrounded by talent, and they're all competitive. Yeah, I'd say. No. So obviously playing time early is important. Yeah, most kids are going to say that. He did mention getting to the NFL. So kind of know what he's thinking, like probably 3 and out situation. But he does have a decision date coming July 13th. So not too far away. Almost exactly 2 months. So keep this in mind. This is a little nugget. I'm still efforting this exact location, but he is originally from Ohio. So keep that in mind. I'm not sure exactly what part of the state, but Google is not helping me. So I'm going to have to turn to the dark web or something, I guess. But anyways, no, we don't get on that. Let's talk Sam Williams-Dixon, current Buckeye commit. The running back, 5'11", 203, and sorely underrated 3-star. Wait till he starts getting eyeballs on him at these camps. His rankings are going to skyrocket. So he's transferring from Pickerington. I always lose the ton off the back end of that. And from West Holmes. You all know where West Holmes is. Don't need to go there again. He'll face more competitive teams in a higher division, of course, but he prides himself on his versatility. He does it all. He catches passes out of the backfield. He finds running lanes. He's good at pass blocking. He played primarily wide receiver at West Holmes his sophomore year, and he's a natural receiver. He was in the Under Armour camp in Columbus last Sunday, a week ago Sunday, whatever you want. He won all of his one-on-one battles, created separation from safeties and linebackers, and he was named one of the MVPs of the camp's running back group. So dude looks silky smooth. I can see why they want him as a receiving H-back out of the backfield, but he had this to say. He said, it's very important to have that skill set about his pass catching ability. He said, that's a complete running back. That's me. He has no preference where he lines up for the Buckeyes. He'll do whatever Tony Alford asks him to. So he said, I'll do whatever it takes. I want to wow the crowd and put on for my city because I'm from Columbus, Ohio. Okay. He did grow up in Columbus. So, that running back room is quickly getting stacked up here with this 24 class. Got 3 commits: Sam Williams-Dixon, James Peoples from Texas, Jordan Lyle from South Florida. Each of them brings something different to the table, right? And Sam talked about that. He said he talks with James Peoples and Jordan Lyle quite often. He said, we all have different skill sets. We know that one always has power. We always got the receiver guy, and we always have the guy that can split the defense. That's what I think Tony Alford is trying to bring to the table. We're trying to bring that H-back and Curtis Samuel type thing back to the team. So Sam Williams-Dixon says he plans to enroll early in January. So that's a good deal. Get him in there early, and let's get him on the field, see what he can do. So that's all I got for you today. Don't forget, Buckeye Rush Hour, 4:30 p.m. Eastern. Somebody asked about Notre Dame pregame already. We could do it. I'll talk Notre Dame pregame. I'll have some notes for you. So don't forget, subscribe, hit the bell, get notified every time we go live if you want to hop in there and join the show and join the fun. Talk to you later. Go Bucks.